4 players, 4 stories, redemption, legacy, breakthrough, arrival. The first story is one of greatness, of solidifying a legacy. When all eyes look to the mountaintop, one name emerges. Never phased, never broken. A ready-made legend in a sea of hopefuls, grasping for the same crown. The second knows heartbreak, the sting of being so close to perfection. Good enough to make it, but not great enough to own it. Time has passed, closure may be reached, but when the moment finally returns, will he be ready? The third tells a tale of patience, of silent, tireless work, of being overlooked and pushing forward anyway. Now as the door finally creaks open, as the moment knocks, can the call be answered? The final is green, but it is strong. While others chase patience and redemption, some just need a shot. The tools are there, but are they truly prepared? All 4 stories hang in the balance, but only one can be written. It's the ACL Pro Singles World Championship. And she fires it down the middle. We welcome you to Rock Hill, South Carolina for the final day of the 2025 American Cornhole League World Championships. And it's a sea of cornhole boards here at the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center, as close to 5,000 players of all ages and skill levels have gathered for the biggest week of the year in the sport of cornhole. They're all part of a community of 50 million people playing cornhole and enjoying what is the most played sport in America. And today, it all comes down to this as we crown the final World Champions of the year. Well, the number 1 player in the world, Jamie Graham, is looking to achieve something that has never been done before. Win a 3rd singles World Championship. All eyes will be on him to cement his name in the record books. But the most formidable opponent in his way knows what it takes to be here. Ethan Walker finished second at the 2024 Singles World Championship and has waited all year to get back to this spot. They say defense wins championships, and that's exactly what Walker will need to defeat Graham. It's the Pro Singles and Junior Doubles Championships right here on ESPN. And welcome into the broadcast, everybody. Alongside this guy, Trey Ryder, I'm Jeff McCarriger. It's our final day of championships here in Rock Hill. The players warming up, some final warm-up tosses before we get set. So many storylines. It's been a long week. So many hours of qualifying just to get down to our final 4 players. 2 big storylines, a lot to talk about. Jamie Graham, obviously a big story, and Ethan Walker trying to get some revenge.
When you look at the resume for Jamie Graham, we're talking about the number 1 player in the world, a 2-time singles world champion, the ACL Man of the Year. This guy is who people have come to watch. Revered as one of the greatest players of all time, maybe eventually the greatest of all time. Won a signature this season, got to number 1, and never looked back. People will be expecting big things from Graham today, but if there's someone else in his way, could it be Ethan Walker? Finished second last season to the only other 2-time singles world champion in Trey Birchfield. The taste is different for him. He is ready. He is hungry. He wants a second opportunity. He got one today. Time to see if he can take advantage.
So again, after all week, all the preparation, all the qualifying, down to our final four, Gabe Clausen, will he be the one? 15 years old out of Chesapeake, Virginia, just outside the top 10. Logan Chamberlain. Tell you what, this kid has just been grinding ever since 2022 when he won a Cornhole College National Championship at Texas A&M, and he has exploded this season, Logan has.
Yeah, really, when we look at statistically, Clausen has been a little bit better on PPR, putting a few more bags in, a little bit better on DPR. However, what I would say is I think that's skewed a little bit for Chamberlain. He had a really good second half of the season. It's his first half that wasn't as strong. So for me, this really does feel like an even matchup. Each of them has a signature open win this season. Those are the big national events, the majors that we like to talk about. Clausen won the first. Chamberlain won the last, both of which were round limited. Today, not round limited play. So, looking for their big first world championship win. All comes down to this.
Yeah, it is a completely different dynamic, as we have been talking about this week, between round limited play and first to 21. These are battles for sure. And we are underway. The Singles World Championship, defining moments for all four of these players here this afternoon in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Certainly going to be career defining. We saw Logan Chamberlain there on the left. He was one of the two players alongside Jamie Graham that had an opportunity to sweep the World Championships by winning both singles and doubles. However, Chamberlain not able to get it done in a very close game in the Pro Doubles World Championship yesterday. Came up short. Tony Smith and Mark Richards win that. So, a little bit of redemption in the way for Logan Chamberlain as well.
Logan in a little bit of trouble here early. He's got that bag a little short left. He'll try and get it back. Can't do it. Oh, wow, Trey. He's got two bags off the board. And Gabe Clausen's last bag rolls in. Oh my gosh, this is a devastating start for Logan Chamberlain.
Talk about coming out and getting punched in the mouth. An 8 spot out of the gate with a big roll there by the young gun and Clausen. Wow.
All right, so we were just talking to the players beforehand, because sometimes the conditions change in the building and that can affect the speeds. Do you think that's trying to adjust to board speed, or is that just mechanics?
No, for me, that was accuracy there for an issue for Logan Chamberlain, because he did want to be on the fast side of the bag. He flipped that bag over to go with the push, but he just wasn't at his mark and ends up on the back with 2 back-to-back bags. Now he's going to fight uphill the rest of the way.
Gabe Clausen there on the left, again, just 15 years old, from Chesapeake, Virginia, Western Branch High School. Gabe, a heck of an athlete, also played baseball as well. As Trey was talking about earlier, won his first major already in his career earlier this season. Won the first one this season out of the gate down in Florida. And Logan Chamberlain down the middle for his last bag, but still 2 more for the youngster, Gabe Clausen, and a 10-0 lead.
Never too high, never too low. Come on.
Again, just to touch on scoring, for every bag in the hole, you get 3 points. Bag on the board is 1, but of course cancellation scoring. So in that round, we saw Gabriel Clausen throw a 12. He put all 4 bags in. We had Logan Chamberlain throw a 10 with 3 in and 1 on. So 12 minus 10 gave 2 points towards Gabe Clausen. And we're playing a 21 or over. No round limits. You don't have to win by 2. 21 or over wins. These two have one head-to-head matchup in their career. That is it. So they have not a lot of familiarity. It was at the first event of the season down in Fort Lauderdale. That is the event that Gabe Clausen won. So when they went head-to-head, obviously Gabe Clausen won that head-to-head matchup, but have not played since.
Timeout.
Clausen going to take a timeout to go look at it. Those bags are really bunched up here. The thing you don't want to do is go hard at this pile, because you're going to get some level of kickback and you're probably going to get kicked off the side. Depending on how aggressive you want to be, I could say, well, if he wants to go hard at it and he's okay with the bag ending out up here, that's fine, but he's not going to get it to going with it. If he wants to, he may be able to land here, kind of roll on top of this, and maybe the extra added weight of the bag can kind of have them all fall. Airmail is in play too, you just may bounce off.
We'll see what he likes best. Looks like he was going either for a slide or maybe trying to cut it and roll it,
Yeah,
but he likes it.
That was a roll there, and that's what happened. As soon as that bag made contact with a roll position and a cover position, he was in a good spot.
Logan trying to cut it around, and it's not going to go. Gabe's bag will not go. It's going to be 2 more points, so Gabe Clausen out to a 12-0 lead, and that will bring us to our first timeout. What a start. Well, shocking start here in Rock Hill. The American Cornhole League on ESPN is brought to you by Corn Nuts. Corn Nuts, crunchy corn kernels. And by Bush's Baked Beans, that beautiful bean company. And again, we welcome you inside the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center. Here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, we are just south of downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, just across the border. Alongside Trey Ryder, I'm Jeff McCarriger, and that man right there, Gabe Clausen. After the timeout, a 12-0 lead. Let's look at his DPR. Look at this, 3rd in the nation. Trey, you can explain better what DPR is, but I mean, he's been great at differential per round against his opponents this season.
It's really the net scoring on a round-by-round basis, and he's 3rd, and right now, DPR, he's got it up at 4 right now. I mean, we're only 3 rounds in with a 12-0 lead, and first bag out to the left-hand side. This has got to be the first opportunity for really Logan Chamberlain to hone it in and get consistent down the center.
Well, and let's not forget what we've seen this season and what we've seen this week here in Rock Hill with the momentum shifts after timeouts. And perfect example was in the Doubles World Championship just 24 hours ago. We saw Tony Smith and Mark Richards down 14-3, right? All of a sudden after the timeout, 16-2 run on their way to a World Championship. So again, that's the benefit for these players of the 1-21 format. They've got some time. But Logan's got to make something happen quick here.
Push coming, and he hits it perfectly. How aggressive is Logan Chamberlain to go after this? Does he try to be patient, or does he try to get it now and get a couple points to get on the board?
There's your answer.
Yeah, that was patience. So it tells me he's willing to be patient and ride this out on clear opportunities. He could have had a clear shot and an airmail there for a drag to be aggressive.
Logan Chamberlain, 24 years old, out of Bryan, Texas, 7th ranked player in the world.
Baby, lock in, focus.
He's really been working on his mental game. You can just hear him talking to himself. Fires that one in.
And another kind of question mark bag because, again, Gabe Clausen's lane is here, but the bag is on the right side. So if he's going to go after this, he probably has to go airmail to try to clip this little corner.
Get it.
Oh, he moved it a little. He's trying every bag to try to move it a little bit more and a little bit more.
Are these bags going to go?
Yeah, they could, depending on how you attack this one.
Yeah, there they go. They all go.
Wow, great collect there for Clausen to work his way into a wash at worst position here.
Boy, Logan was working hard, thought he had a chance to get 2. Instead, it's going to be a wash, and it stays 12-0.
Just the last throw there, very flat, just trying to attack the left side, and the other ones just fell in the process.
Logan's had such a terrific career already. 3rd year as an ACL pro. 11 career titles, 8th already on the all-time list. And a 3-time major winner, 2 doubles, and picked up his first singles major win earlier this year.
Bag and Gabe Clausen right now just as consistent as it gets down the center. And Chamberlain is being patient, but he's got to continue to be patient here because Clausen right now is just on a heater at the moment. Yeah, you see 11.33. He's above an 11 points per round average, and so Chamberlain has to be patient. He has to recognize that this is going to go on for a little bit, right? Clausen is going to continue to stay hot. It's not going to fall off a cliff immediately. However, can I wear him down? Can I extend this game further and further? Because as these two throw, when we look at how they play in matches that go 20-plus rounds, Clausen is winning 50% of his matches. Chamberlain's winning 60% of them. So Chamberlain has a slight 10% advantage or so in matches that go 20-plus rounds. So you want to make it a marathon.
Good collect there. Clean board now for Logan.
We look at these two statistically on matches that both players score 15 points. Again, about a 15% advantage for Logan Chamberlain here. He's winning 57% of games where both players score 15 plus, and Clausen is winning only 43%. So again, we're talking about a scenario in which this sets up, if Chamberlain's able to get this game back close, they're able to both get into scores above 15. Long games and close games slightly favor Logan Chamberlain. He just has to get there.
Oh, V-block perfect in front of the hole.
He won't go after this with a push. He's going to have to roll around or over this.
Nice bag.
That is perfect, just to hop on over it.
And now the block kind of works against himself. Gave a little side-by-side action there.
You still got to like your lane, though, because the seam of these bags is kind of your lane for rolling. So he's kind of want to just sneak through there. And he came up a little bit short, but actually that's a pretty good. He may have actually been trying to block there. Just because you take away the potential for Clausen to have an easy scoring angle, I really think you need to eventually cover these bags, though. You need to get on top of this pile.
Angles the bag, hops over and in.
In the hole is rarely bad, right? But he does leave a window for Clausen.
Airmail drag in the backside.
And that's what Chamberlain was trying to do, was to take away that drag opportunity. Now Chamberlain can go in here still for points.
Skips that one just like he did on his third bag, but this one a little bit too deep.
Stay focused.
And it will be a wash.
5 straight washes there for Chamberlain. And you see the roll there, and then the airmail drag just to clip it.
Boy, you are right, Trey. Gabe is just so locked in right now. He is, I mean, I don't think I can remember a time that he's really given Logan a chance, has he? I mean, everything's been in. He had the one bag that kind of floated off to the right, but he was able to collect it. I just don't think Logan's had many opportunities to score. Another perfect round for Gabe. A little double clutch there by Logan. And his last bag of the round kind of hops up the board, hits the back of the hole, falls back in. Another wash. Stays 12-0. Boy, I tell you what, this mental game and this new player that we're seeing out of Logan Chamberlain, I mean, you talk about a drastic different personality than what we saw. He was an emotional, fiery player just 3 years ago as a college champion, and he's really worked on his mental game, and you've got to think that it's helping him here, just trying to stay focused.
Well, he has to, because, I mean, I know for a fact, especially in not the previous round, but the round before that, when he had a clear roll opportunity for points, and he missed it, old Logan Chamberlain pouts all the way to the end of the board there, is frustrated, and it probably carries over and continues to carry over throughout the game. He's able to continue to execute on washes here, and what do you know? You have a clear opportunity for points here. This is not a bag that Clausen is going to be able to get by himself. You could help him. It could eventually get in the hole, but it's not going to go in without your help.
Yeah, this is one of really the only opportunities I can recall here early on.
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
He almost got that back, and it still might go. We'll see what happens here on Logan's final bag.
Again, still needs help by Chamberlain, though.
Oh, and Logan, what a shot just to sneak in and leave Gabe's bag hanging. First points of the game for Logan Chamberlain.
And now that he's got that first bag, we'll see. You know, the first round of last game, he just was throwing bags off the back of the board. So for him, now we're really going to see how he is playing. And does he want to make this a defensive game? Does he want to lay a block here and see how Clausen handles it? The answer so far is no. Back and forth now, these guys. It took a while for Chamberlain to get here, but they're locked in right now, and that may be an intentional block, but ends up a little bit left.
Logan skips past it. 12 straight in for Logan Chamberlain, and Gabe Clausen's back skips over the hole. So 2 left on the board. It'll be a 4-point round, and Logan just hanging in there now, 12-6.
All right, now trying to get back into it. Only a 6-point deficit now. We talked about the patience aspect of it. That was the theme even for Logan Chamberlain getting into this broadcast. He's been patient across his entire career. It's been the Justin Burton Jr. show the last 3 years and his doubles partner. He's been patient enough to wait for his opportunity to be the star of that team and emerge as an elite level singles player. And we're going to see that same patience dynamic translate over into here if he's able to get back into this game.
Just to tell you how hot Gabe Clausen has been, prior to that last round, he had hit 35 of his 40 total bags in the hole.
Clausen has been elite on collects so far in this game. Surprise, surprise, he's great again.
And that's 16 straight now for Logan Chamberlain. Gabe with the answer, washes it out, stays a 6-point game. Boy, the hours and hundreds of rounds that have been played inside this building to get to this final moment. Final 4 players. And as pressure-packed as this one may be, I mean, this is just one of several they've had to battle through this weekend just to get here. Gabe kind of nudged his bag a little bit to the right, still with a foot in the water. Logan lands on top of it.
Yeah, that's a miss for Chamberlain there. Had a clear opportunity to get around. See if he can still do that. Put at least a little bit of pressure on Clausen to go in. He's staying slow side.
Wow, when it goes zipping over the hole and off the board.
Clear opportunity for 3 points here for Clausen.
And he got it. Well, we saw that early. What was in the first round, where Logan just kind of lost the speed on it, went off the back. Hadn't seen it since, but it reared its ugly head again here.
Well, if we think about it, in the first 2 rounds, he put 2 off the back. He put 1 off the back there.
Yeah.
9 points. That's the difference in the game. Everything else has been even. Back and forth here and there. Both players have had opportunities. They scored 2 here, scored 2 here.
Boy, for Gabe Trey, I mean, as a player, I mean, you know this better than anybody. He was stuck on 12 forever, probably starting to feel the heat. And now, I mean, that's got to loosen him up, right? Finally getting those 3.
Certainly. I mean, Gabe's got the opportunity to build that lead. Now we're going to see an airmail, though. I feel like, I mean, he could go roll, but maybe he saves it for the last bag. Yeah, he's going to save it. And actually, that maybe incentivizes him even more to go airmail. Chamberlain has got to get in this mess. He cannot leave a clear, open airmail drag opportunity available. Perfect. You still may hit it, but you at least made it more difficult for Clausen.
Going for it, one hops it 2 deep, and now final bag here for Logan Chamberlain.
I don't know how much you want to touch this if you're Chamberlain. Stays on the board. It was a conservative attempt there. I just didn't want to knock anything in, but you get 3 points right back.
15-9. It was 12-0 to start. So funny, depending on the player that you talk to, just the mental challenge of the game, and if you ever feel like you know, for us simple people, not like you who are pros, you know, you start getting to 17 points, you feel pretty good. And I remember talking to Anthony Ione about this, former ACL pro and ACL commentator. He said, you know, I always felt pretty good when I got to 17. But when you asked my partner here, Trey Ryder, if you ever feel comfortable, your answer was no. never feel comfortable.
I think I feel less comfortable if I get on 20, because you're like, okay, I'm 1 point away. Just figure something out. It almost, you're stressing just to figure and find the 1 point.
Clean around that time for Logan. Gabe trying to get the answer. That one you could see it hit the board a little low, and sure enough, skids to a stop. A little short right. And Logan Chamberlain now in double digits. He was down 12-0, and now a 4-point game.
Yeah, climbing back into it. And when we talk about, you know, the distribution of points that you were just talking about, Jeff, there, about where you feel comfortable, right? There's a big drop-off between 4 points and 5 points. If you look at all of the pro rounds thrown this year, 10% of all rounds, almost 11%, end in a 4-point either direction for a player. But then as you extend to 5 and then 6 and then 7, it essentially cuts in half every single time. It goes 5 rounds are 5%, 6 rounds are 2.5%, 7 rounds are 1.4%. So again, it just completely goes exponential the other direction as soon as you get beyond 4. So that's why 17 feels like that magic number, because anything that and below are the common scores in cornhole.
The perfect round. You can see Gabe really threw that one to make sure it got there.
You got to give it to Logan Chamberlain here to fight back into this one. I mean, this was 12-0. We were in a media break within 3 rounds.
Bite.
You could hear him just say bite.
Not sure what that means. That's not a typical term I see players use. I think he was worried that it was going to end up too far left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he was saying bite to try and work its way from left to right. Get some friction off the board.
These guys locking in. Clausen. After Chamberlain hits 12 straight, that's 3 points. And now Logan Chamberlain 1 point behind Gabriel Clausen. This started 12-0.
I'm telling you, Trey, these mid-match breaks, I just don't think you can possibly make a prediction until after we get past that. Anytime.
I mean, it really was. What's crazy is I can't even call it a mid-match break. It was a round 3 break. I mean, it wasn't the middle of the game. The middle of the game happened. I mean, we're around 18. It was round 9. By then, we're 5 rounds out of the mid-game break, right? Because of the scoring.
Yeah, just kind of pulling back the curtain for those of you at home watching. Basically, the mid-game break comes either at, what, round 11?
In round limited play. So in round limited play, it happens at the halfway point. So if we're playing 12 rounds, it'll come at the conclusion of round 6. Or it just happens, if a non-round limited play like here, it comes after someone gets 11 points.
Gets to 11, right, yeah.
It's going to be 2 more, and just like that, Jeff, we have a lead change.
Incredible.
Stay focused.
Boy, it is a 16-3 run. Incredible comeback here by Logan.
Oh, and could that be another? Now, normally, I'll have to say, Gabriel Clausen almost made me look foolish earlier because I said that bag was out of play. He flipped it over on the slick side and came really close to getting it. And I'm glad I didn't say it there.
Almost got it again.
It's been impressive how good he has been at collecting that bag on the right-hand side. He's going to have to do it here. He can't be off the board.
Looks like it's going to go. Just has to touch it. Oh, wow. Gets the 1 to go. His 4th bag stays. And the run continues for Logan Chamberlain. Now a 3-point lead and 3 points away from getting into the finals. He was down 12-0. It's an 18-3 run.
Get over.
Oh, man, and that could put Chamberlain on 20. You cannot miss again if you are Gabriel Clausen. The theme for Logan Chamberlain, literally coming into the season, coming into this Final Four, was the word patience. He has been so patient across his career, waiting for his moment. And
Oh, wow, look out here.
How fitting is it that he could have waited and battled down 12-0, this may be for the win. You have to collect a bag here and in your hand if you're Clausen, or it's over.
Yes. 2 have to be in, and he gets 1, doesn't get the other. Incredible comeback by Logan Chamberlain, down 12-0. Comes all the way back, wins it, and he's into the finals.
Patience has been the story for Logan Chamberlain. If he continues to stay patient, he might just become a world champion.
He said to himself earlier, never too high, never too low. Incredible. A huge high here. He's into the finals. Jamie Graham, #1 player in the world, on the court next against Ethan Walker. Well, the fans loving this one. This is what it's all about. The World Championships presented by Camping World. Here inside the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center. A lot of money, a lot of cash to be handed out this week here in the World Championships. Logan Chamberlain trying to get a piece of that. Down 12-0, comes all the way back to get to the finals. And he'll face the winner of our next semifinal, Jamie Graham, the #1 ranked player in the world, and Ethan Walker. Trey, we just talked about in the Open, looking for some revenge after losing in this exact same spot a year ago.
And these statistics are so unique. Look, their DPRs are identical, which means they're scoring against net opponents the same. But the difference is the PPRs, which tells me if you're looking for a theme of this game, it's Jamie Graham and his offensive ability to put bags in the hole, and Ethan Walker's defensive ability to make sure Graham cannot do that.
There is Ethan Walker. Jamie Graham's fans.
Jamie got it.
Jamie, a 2-time world singles champion. No one has ever won 3. And here we go with our second semifinal. Graham there on the left, 27 years old, from North Carolina, 6th-year pro. 22 career ACL titles, currently second all-time. 9-time major champion. And Ethan Walker in the blue jersey out of Sarasota, Florida, 21 years old. And flips that one in, clean start.
So far, so good for both players. I do find it interesting that it was a clean round there. Every single bag went in. No attempts at a block, no attempts at defense there.
Well, sometimes we've talked about this, Trey. It can be like a heavyweight title, right? Or like a boxing match. They kind of feel each other out in the first few rounds.
Yeah, kind of some light jabs back and forth. And
just kind of see where the other player's at. A block there by Jamie, though, works. Leaves it there as he rolls past it. And Ethan now with 2 off to the left. Back-to-back roll bags for Jamie. Tells us where he's at.
oh man, and this could be exactly like the start of the Chamberlain game.
That is a clinic in round 2 by Jamie Graham. And Walker's able to just bank that one in. 6 points for Jamie Graham. And you're right, Trey, almost an identical start here.
It fell off.
Oh, it did fall off. Wow, as they walked up, so it's, the official actually gets that corrected. It should be a 7 spot.
Yeah, it was hanging on the edge. Yep, there's Michael Gonzalez, our official today. So tack on another point, 7-0. Ethan off to the right. I talked to Ethan just before the broadcast, asked him, what he has done differently after losing last year. He said, I'm trying to I took everything the last 24 hours slower, just trying to absorb the moment.
It's a good bunch up there, but I expect a roll coming here for Walker. Oh, that is what he is so good at.
Jamie, incredible shot.
And that's what he's so good at.
Another critical shot here early for Walker. He's able to just kind of get it in on that right side, so a couple of points. So, yeah, just like the first semifinal, 9-0, Jamie Graham. Yeah, Ethan, it was almost like a kind of a Scotty Scheffler moment when I was talking to him. He's like, everything just happens so fast. Remember when Scheffler said that a couple weeks ago? He said, it's when you win, it's such a blip, right? And then it's like, where are we going for dinner?
Right.
Yeah, same feeling for Ethan. He said he's really trying to enjoy the last 24 hours. He said, I even brushed my teeth slower this morning. So just trying to take it all in, but he's got some work to do here.
Bag bunched up there. Graham looking like he can score maybe as many as 4 here.
Now those bags did move a little bit.
Does he go after it with an airmail?
Yeah, he's going up and missed it. It's off the back. Whoa, that's going to end up being 7. And look at the reaction by Ethan Walker. The 21-year-old from Florida, devastated, down 16-0. The ACL is proud to have Camping World as the presenting sponsor of the ACL Pro Tour this season. Pro players Jeremiah Ellis, Miranda Coy, and Lori Duell showed off their trick shot skills earlier this season at the official RV retailer of the ACL. For more information, visit campingworld.com. In case you didn't know, that guy's good.
Especially off a scissor lift onto an RV. Took about 3 tries.
He's good everywhere. Well, this guy's good everywhere. A 16-0 lead after the timeout as we take a look at the PPR leaders here this season in the ACL.
Yeah, Putting a lot of bags in the hole. At 10.33 points per round average. That means when Jamie Graham throws a 10, he puts 3 bags in the hole and the other one's on the board. His average is going down. Ridiculous.
All right, so back in our first semifinal, Gabe Clausen had a 12-0 lead. Logan Chamberlain was able to come all the way back and obviously win that one. 16-0 though against the #1 player in the world.
It's gonna be tough, and
Yeah.
and just to tell you how much of a surprise this is, to score 7-point rounds are only awarded in 1.4% of pro rounds this season.
Oh, shanked that in.
Oh,
And that's it.
Even
That's
the-
game.
Yeah,
Oh my
Ethan's off,
gosh.
knocks it. Both the Jamies, and yeah, just like that, Ethan Walker's championship run comes to an end for the 2nd year in a row.
I'm speechless, honestly. What, at 5 rounds in a pro singles semifinal? Never happened before. Wow.
Back here in Rock Hill, time for our Beard Guys Best Beard. Contestant number 1, Strong.
Got a Kentucky Colonel's hat on. That had some juice to it.
Number 2, pretty good. You always kind of like that, don't you? The salt and pepper, a little gray in
Yeah,
it.
I do. See,
Oh,
double
yeah.
trouble,
Yeah.
back-to-back times.
I mean, this is like ZZ Top, right? I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah, and you get 2 on 1 screen. You get co-trophies.
Automatic win. Beard Guys, best beard for sure here this afternoon. All right, we're going to take a break from the pro singles finals, and we're going to crown a junior doubles world champion. And for those of you who have not had a chance to see the junior level play here this season, these guys are outstanding. You talk about the future of cornhole, these guys have really been terrific this year.
Yeah, phenomenal. And 2 things I look for in this game. 1, Gabe Clausen was just here in the pro singles final. You talk about the level of play. Not only was he competing for a junior championship, literally the best in the world as far as a pro singles championship. Can he bounce back? But then also, you see it right there, Cash is my king, a 9-year-old player we're going to see today. Can he get his first world championship?
And just to tell you how good these players are, there's Braden Wilson. Cash Chamness, the 9-year-old that we just saw, 3rd grader out of Texas, he's ranked 14th in the pro standings in the world. And then you got Gabe Clausen. We talked about him. He's just outside the top 10. So they're not just great juniors players, they are great world players at the pro singles level. There's a little Cash. Yeah. Digging the bling. Just finished 3rd grade. Boy, what a moment he had back in the pro singles finals as he knocked Mark Richards out of the tournament.
Yeah, he's a 51-round matchup against Mark Richards, so he's gonna be ready to play here.
So Braden Wilson, his partner, playing with Cash Chamness. These 2 are very close and have played together many times in the past.
Yeah.
Well, if Braden Wilson and Cash Chamness represent the future of the sport, well, that future, as we were just talking about, might be right now.
I'll go first. I'm Braden Wilson, I'm 13, and I'm going to 8th grade next year.
I'm Cash Tapis at 9 and I'm going to 4th grade next year.
I think we're the youngest team out there. Combined age of 21, or no. Yeah, no. 13 plus 9, 22. I think I got the math right. So,
14, 15, 16.
wait, yeah, I got it right.
22.
Yeah, he's smart. He still does the little finger thing, too. I use my brain. I used to like Fortnite, but I'll play with him sometimes. The first time we ever played, like he used to follow me around everywhere, screaming my name. Waited. Like 2 years ago, I met him. He was the tiniest little kid, and so cute. He was like this tall. He drew me a picture of myself.
Oh my god.
I'll have to show you. Does not look like me. the chemistry is what got us here, because before everybody knew Cash, like, he was a little boy, and me and him, like, showed the world what we could do, and he's very, very energetic, and just fun to be around, fun to hang out with.
Fights all the time. What? I mean, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Cash. I can't even take this serious. It's a little boy. Little boy.
Oh, Braden Wilson, the 13-year-old, trying to be the pro, right? He's like, we're trying to do professional TV here.
We're trying to have an interview here, Cash. Come on. But, I mean, that goes to speak. Sometimes we lose sight of that, right? We forget that even in these world championships, these guys are literally just kids. They're just kids. And so that's what's fun about it, and it brings an extra element to this. And so I think the one thing that separates Chamness and Wilson from the rest of the crew is just going to be their chemistry. Now, going up against Ethan Farias, E-Max, as they call him there, on the right alongside Gabe Clausen, I think statistically, as we saw, they're going to have a slight advantage. But I tell you what, the crowd is always going to be behind Chamness and Wilson. So this is going to be fun to watch.
All right, it's our junior doubles world championship here in Rock Hill.
Look.
And it will be E-Max, Ethan Farias to get us started here for the world championship. Farias out of California, 15 years old, looking for his first title.
Chamness set up well here in the round.
That's been the theme here, really.
Yeah, big all through. I mean, really,
Yes.
both games.
Not bad.
We saw an 8, and then we saw, what, a 7? Let's see, 4 here. At least we're settling down a little bit here. I mean, my goodness.
Hey, let's go, man. Come on. Come on.
All right, back down to the other end. Here's Braden Wilson. (13 years old). Second-year pro. He was the youngest ACL pro in the world last year.
Now he's a veteran by 4 years. Oh my goodness.
Now, Gabe looks good early. Again, disappointing loss, obviously, back in the semifinals just moments ago. Looking for a clean start here. Spoke too soon, kind of zips it past the hole. Barely hangs on to the backside. So 6-0.
Yeah, we talked about this and alluded to it a little bit ago, but there, Cash Chamness on the left. Him and Mark Richards set the record this week for the longest game in Pro Tour history at 51 rounds. Him and Richards battled it out, and across that span, Chamness actually outlasted the doubles world champion and defeated him by throwing 182 out of 200 bags in the hole. Just an unbelievable feat. And it goes to show you, like, even on SportsCenter earlier, they were talking to Cash, and I was talking with Marty, and I was like, look, this isn't a sympathy, put the 9-year-old on the screen, and let's talk about him because it's a really cool story. He's the 14th ranked player in the world. I mean, just an incredible, incredible player.
Shot.
A lot of action here for Braden. Looking for a little bit of help from Cash on the other end.
Wilson asks if he should roll, and Chamness gives him the head nod, yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Gabe able to tap one in. Braden trying to recover here as Clausen spins that one in. Good looking bag. That one jumps over the hole.
All right, for the first time today after a big round, it gets close quick, right? So
Fine, let's go. Come on.
took a long time for Logan Chamberlain to get back into his game, but here in this one, we do have a close one early.
Well, and as much as the first two semifinals were blowouts, I mean, the matchup coming up, Logan Chamberlain and Jamie Graham, that's going to be a good one. Cash cleans him up.
Can we get the double 4-bagger for the wash?
And it's off to the left. I don't think little Cash like that when it left his hand. Little wobbly out of his hand. And
Yeah,
we've got a tie game at 6.
Yeah, I was going to say a little bit different spin rate on that one. Kind of wobbled through the air.
All 4 of these players just terrific. High spin rate, flat bags. Can angle their wrist and manipulate the bags. Get them to cut and roll.
Bag.
Look at that. Gabe's such a good-looking bag. Nice collect there. And a clean round. That's another thing with the juniors. I mean, you literally just get mesmerized. I mean, it is just ready, aim, fire. I mean, they just keep throwing.
Yeah, they put a lot of bags in the hole. As you can see, points per round average there. All 4 players, after throwing 12 bags, are above a 10.0 points per round average.
And now they'll slow things down. A lot of action around the hole. Cash taking a look.
Beautiful bag there by Chamness, and now Emax has got a decision to make. The good news is he's got another bag behind him, so even if he wants to go up the center, and that's what he does. He says, if I'm going to push through this, that's okay, because I'm still going to have something to clean up on the last bag. And now it's his option. He could go airmail or could go roll. If you airmail, I think you may take this. I like the timeout here.
Hey, this is your bag. You just throw right down the middle. And that bag is going to fall. It's moving a lot. Okay, so hit it. Let's go. Come on, boy. One time. Let's go.
So you think you'd get 3 for 1 there?
Hey, come on.
He could, very well could. Like, this bag feels like it's going to fall on just a little bit of a nudge here, but it helps that Cash, based on his angle, being a left-handed player, his angle is pretty straight down the center.
Last bag of the round.
It's going to fall.
And he's able to get 2 in.
Couldn't get them all, but it gets him 2 points. It's a great shot there. I think it's really good coaching there by Wilson, followed by a good shot by Chamness. Teamwork there.
Just drops in. And now lead change.
Stay high. Come on.
But it's something for Clausen to deal with. He goes right through it. So stay even in this one.
Again, just rapid fire in this end.
Come on.
Just drips in. Last bag. Got it.
The chocolate milk double 4-bagger right there.
Hey, come on, let's go.
8-6, Wilson, Chamness.
Hey, stay high, boys. Come
Guys
on.
on this end, back-to-back double 4-baggers. So putting a lot of bags in the hole. Again, their PPRs continue to rise.
All day.
Good shot.
In the lane
Come on.
of Chamness.
Perfect.
Replaces it.
I love that. I like it.
It's a good block and has Chamness. Now, he does have that left side lane, which is perfect,
Let's go.
right? A right-handed player, this is a pretty solid block. A left-handed player can cut around like that.
That's fine.
Okay, get around it again. Let's
And
go.
again, a left-handed player, he's got this cut lane right around here.
Come on. Let's
for it.
go.
Oh, this
That's
bag
right.
is now sitting
Hey,
elevated,
if he
though,
hits it,
so
he
he
hits
may
it.
try to launch this with a bar of soap, kick it off the board.
Good shot, E.
Takes them all
Way to
in.
finish.
Yeah, he just decides right there. He decides, I'm just going to push as hard, not as hard as I can. I'm just going to push through it and take it, not be overly aggressive. There was a chance, really, to, like I said, go a line drive and see if you could launch because that bag was sitting on top of another. Conservative play there by Farias.
This end seems like it's been pretty clean. Is that surprising to you at all?
Not in particular. I mean, look, we saw how Clausen attacked Chamberlain, and that was really sliding a lot of bags in and only using his cutting and airmail ability when he had to, and that's what built him a lead early in that game. It was just that Chamberlain started getting down the center, and yeah, a couple bags missing left and right. It really wasn't as if Clausen completely missed the mark on anything. He got outplayed in the second half of the game.
These teams trying to wear each other out on this end. Missed by Gabe, but then also a miss by Braden goes off the back of the board. So Emax and Gabe will get a point to make it
I rushed it.
8-7.
Won't happen again.
You talk about the maturity of someone like a Braden Wilson, being able to pick up on the fact that he rushed the last one, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, so many players can't have that realization, because you were talking about how rapid fire they are down here. Sometimes that happens. If two rhythmic players start going back to back, there's no thought process, there's no time to digest there.
Now Cash is off the back.
Hit it.
Hey, hit it. Let's go. Shoot it.
Hey.
Come on.
Gets a little bit of help there.
Come on, boy.
Good airmail.
Hit this next one. One more. Let's go. Come on.
See if Emax does the same thing.
Hey, give me 3.
This is a big airmail opportunity. If you get a drag, you can get 3 points.
Just shoot it. If it drags, it drags.
Wants him to go up top. He does. Little bit short, but they both drop. Mom Randy loves it.
That's a 3 spot.
Big shot right there. Airmail drag for 2 to drop.
We got a media timeout.
And that'll bring us to a timeout. The 9-year-old, a clutch shot. Cash and Braden with a 4-point lead here at the break at Rock Hill.
Trying to win a world double junior champion.
Back here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, Miller's Ale House money bag contest just moments ago. David Harris, son, out there giving it a shot. One of our producers for ESPN, a little bit short, and that one's short as well. Trey, what's going on?
Look, there's one more left. I don't know if we're going to get there.
Well, during the break, Cash Chamness with his mom Randy, a little bit of a pep talk there. Not that he needs it too much. That was a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it's a great way to get to break.
Yes.
They have the lead now, and now they're 10 points away from a junior doubles world championship.
And we are back to action. Braden Wilson there on the right again from Texas.
Braden is going for his 3rd straight junior doubles world championship. However, this is his first year playing with Cash.
Bad boy.
Back-to-back years when he won the USA Cornhole Juniors Double Championship. That was designated as the Juniors World Championship. He won it with Cameron D'Ambrosio. So now this year playing with Cash.
Come on.
What do you want?
Back block.
All right.
One time.
Back block, he wants to put it right here. Look, he missed the block portion of it, but at least it's in a collectible position, so. And
Wilson gets all 3 to drop.
Hence why
Sticky or
Emax
slick?
wanted the back block.
Sticky or slick?
Slick.
All right.
Got to try and catch a corner of this. He's able to knock it in, but the one stays. So 2 more points, 13-7. Look at this again.
I'm going to start calling a big shot Braden, because this guy,
That's on me.
he's not going to put every bag in the hole, and sometimes he's going to make mistakes, but it feels like every time this kid lines up for a big shot, he hits it.
Yes.
He had the big walk-off push last year at the National in the shootout doubles. Earlier this year in a junior doubles final at a signature event, had the walk-off airmail, 4 bags in one shot. I mean, when it comes to clutch opportunities, it just feels like he lines it up and hits it.
Come on, boy. Let's go. It's perfect.
Braden likes that one.
Hey.
Hey, come on, let's go.
too
Big
much
round right here,
speed.
let's go. Come on.
Another big opportunity here for Chamness and Wilson.
Come on. Hey, get it. Last bag. Let's go. Come on. Hey,
Defend.
Look at sticky.
Good shot.
slick if you want to get it, but hey, just stay middle, okay? Let's go.
Fast side coming here for Chamness.
Come on, boys.
Yes,
Let's go. Come on.
Grabs it, pulls it in. And Emax just gets that one to drop
Five
in.
spot for Wilson Chamness in the 18-7.
5 spot is now going to put Wilson and Chamness
Hey, right now, come on.
3 points away.
Ah.
Braden Wilson again in his second year of his ACL pro career at 13 years old. His first appearance on national TV, lost in a single semifinal. Second appearance, lost in a shootout finals. In his third, he won it for his first career title. Said at one point he was so frustrated he actually almost left the game. Just had such high expectations that he didn't feel he was meeting. And now look at this. Chance at a world championship.
Hey,
And they're going to get 2 more points here to put him on 20.
Hey, one more.
Right will crown them
Hey,
junior
one more
doubles
point.
world
Solid. Let's go.
champions.
Come on. Stay middle.
This was 6-6
Hey,
in
all day,
round
right there.
6.
Come
It is
on.
now 20-7 in round 15.
Good spot.
Hey, sit behind. Come on, boy. Let's go.
Oh, this is going to get interesting.
Yes, because that push lane has been taken out.
Get off.
Various going to have to roll.
Hey.
Not
shoot it.
bad
Let's
position.
Go. Come on. Hey, this side. Back this side.
Wow, he wants to go airmail. This is gutsy.
He does hit it, but he takes
Cut,
in
roll
one of
around
Emax's
again.
bags.
That's
take
fine.
that.
That's a really good bag by Chamness.
Hey, hit it. Or do you want to roll? Or do you want to push?
Can I take a timeout?
Timeout.
Timeout.
Yeah, good call. Take a look at it.
Yes, you can take a timeout.
Hey, what do you want? If you shoot it, he has to hit a shot to stay alive. But
do
if
you
you
think?
push it, you shoot it. What do you want? You hit what you want. Whatever you're comfortable with, you hit it.
I think shoot.
Shoot it? All right, let's go. Hit it. Come on.
All right, plain and simple. He wants to throw an airmail. If you get this bag to go, then
Hey,
you
hit it.
put
Let's go,
Ethan
boy.
Farias in
Hey,
a
one
position
time.
where he's got to drag a bag
Come on.
just to stay
Make him hit
alive.
something.
I like it. 13-point lead.
Come on.
He's hit a lot of these this week. The 9-year-old
Oh.
up and
Put it around there. Give me
chips
4 right
in
here.
one of
Come on.
Hey, let
Farias'
it go.
bags.
Let's go. We still got to score 1
Farias
point.
can go
Solid
in now for as
Come on.
many as 4 if that bag doesn't fall on the left being pinned.
There you go, E.
Sneaks it in.
Beautiful bag, just a cut right across the board and into
Not
the
bad, Brady.
corner.
Come on.
Watch
Hey,
this. See
let
the
it go. We're
angle?
good. It's
And it
just 1 point.
hops.
One
You see
time.
that hop as soon
Come
as it made impact. Woo. Love it.
Snaps a 12-0 run, so 20-11. Boy, Cash is
Come on.
in so
Right here.
many
Come
of
on, E.
those airmen.
Hey, good.
And look
Take
at
time.
this.
We're good.
Let's go. Come on.
Big miss by Braden. Rare.
You good? Come on.
It's a good bag to take over positioning, but you did bring Clausen a little bit closer. And Clausen, if anything, on this court today has been so consistent on the collect
Hey,
bags.
my bad. My bad.
And this is going to be 2
Hey,
more.
come on. Hey, get first back. Let's go.
So
Come on.
20-13.
Hey, one back.
Leader on the
Let's go. Or
court
1
has
point. My
been
bad.
Braden
1 point. Come
Wilson.
on.
There you go, E. Stay right there.
See if Cash is king again.
All day. Let's go.
Ethan Farias
spot.
cannot have a miss here in this round.
Great spot. Let's go.
Wilson says it's a great spot. I agree. We're side by side. I
Hey,
think
slow side
those
up
bags
into-
are going to go.
Come on, sit.
Yep, looks like the same here for Cash's bags.
Gotta be careful not to get kicked left or right.
Come on, E. There you go.
Right down the middle.
Just so good. Had to have the perfect amount of pace on that bag.
And yeah, that one a little bit short, misses right. Spent a lot of time on the board, 2 more points.
Oh no. This is building momentum now.
8-0 run now back the other way. Makes it 20-15.
Come on, boy.
And another
Come on,
timeout
keep
here
this
by
one going.
Braden and
Hey, they
Cash.
still gotta score 6
That is
points,
their
okay?
third,
I
they
gave
get
them points,
4.
you get points. Let's stay in the middle. Let's not try anything crazy. Let's play smart, okay? Let's go. You got this. Come on.
Coach Wilson.
Yes. Oh, and for the first time, a little look of worry on the face of Cash Chamness.
Hey, don't try to sit. Just go in. Come on.
Braden a little left all of a sudden here the last couple of rounds.
Bag.
We'll learn a lot here with this second bag. Yeah, turns it again.
Did turn it, and Clausen now just going to try to sneak in the right side.
fine.
He bunches up there. He says that's fine. I actually agree. I like the positioning.
Come on.
Wilson cuts
Go
it in.
around.
1 bag left here for each player.
Shot, Gabe.
It's going to be really hard to cut around that bag. It's possible.
What do you want? Step out and push or roll?
Whatever you feel like, but I think
I'm a roll.
whatever you feel like. Come on.
Shot clock down.
Yeah, it was smart. That was a smart play there.
Come on, E.
I love Braden Wilson. That was really good situational awareness because they only have 1 timeout left.
Hey.
And so
Come on,
Chamness
Cash,
was
let's go.
kind of taking some time
Hey.
looking at it. I think Braden said,
go, E.
I
Hey, they
want to
still
keep
got
that
4 points.
timeout
Let's go.
for a scenario
Come on.
that we
Hey, all
really,
this is-
really needed.
Hey,
And he just
1
didn't want to
point.
get in a
Let's go.
position where they
Come
felt
on.
rushed. He might have rushed it a little bit, but it was a tough shot anyway.
There you go.
Hey, all this is 1 miss. Let's go. Come on.
This run is now a 10-0 run. Farias and Clausen have had to be perfect ever since it was 20-7.
All day.
Still
Come on,
can't
finish.
afford
Let's go.
1 miss.
Get up.
Just drops back in. And Cash, big shot there. Double 4-bagger, stays a 3-point game.
Wilson Camus, round 20.
Let's go, Braden. Come on. Let's go, Braden. Come on.
That's as good as in there. Again, can't afford a miss. Oh,
Hey, don't try to
man.
sit. Just go. Come
That's
on.
interesting. Was that intentional?
I don't know, but Chamness immediately responded on the other end, said, don't worry about sitting, let's go. Meaning, I want to start putting some bags in. This big push coming.
Well, you were talking earlier about how good Braden is with being able to push bags. He's obviously going to have to do it again.
Oh, and what a picture-perfect back block.
Oh, great defense. Braden going over the top with the airmail.
Go. Come
How
on.
aggressive is Clausen here?
Get up there.
Rolls it to the edge.
Perfect. I love that.
This is a really tough
Hey,
position,
sit.
and they're going to take their last timeout.
Camus, Wilson, that's a
Hey, just
4th
sit.
timeout.
It's not gonna fall?
Yeah,
Or
it's not gonna fall.
Okay. Just sit?
Just sit.
All right.
He wants him to sit, which means he's just going to lay up.
Final timeout.
This cannot fall, though. If that falls, they will lose the game in the championship.
It's the board, and the other bag does not drop, and Cash can't wait to fluff it out of the hole, put on the board. Oh, wow.
20-19 for a World Championships in juniors.
And now
Come on.
neither
Hey, this is where we
team
grind. Let's
can
go.
afford
Come
another
on.
miss.
We've been in this situation before. Let's go. Just 1 point.
Good shot, E.
Every bag needs to somehow find a way to be in.
I love it.
Clean so far. Last bags.
Get over. Hey,
It's
right
off to
here.
the
Let's
right,
go.
and now
Come
Cash
on,
will have
boy.
the first
Right here.
opportunity to win it.
Let's go,
And
boy.
this is
Come
going to
on.
be a slide shot for the
Come on.
win.
And it is in! Take it to the bank! Cash Chamness and Braden Wilson win your juniors doubles world championship.
I can't say enough about this 9-year-old. He wanted to step away to reset. He didn't have the timeout to have it. He knew the situational awareness to get back in there, to fire it away, and to get the win. Wilson Chamness, your junior doubles world champions.
Back here in Rock Hill, time for our Bush's Best Bag of the Day. Trey, how about this by the 9-year-old?
Look, we've seen technically better shots, but there's no more beautiful bag footage than a slide shot walk-off win in a 21-19 game for a world championship. Shout out Cash Chamness, Braden Wilson.
All right, now back to our pro singles finals. Of all the hours, of all the matches, we started the day with our final 4 players and now down to our final 2. And what a matchup this is going to be. Logan, we know how strong mentally he's been, but Jamie Graham, the current #1 player in the world.
Jamie Graham going for his 3rd pro singles world championship. And to be honest with you, I wish I had a good read on this game based on how they played in the last one. The problem is 5 rounds is all it took for Jamie Graham to win his semifinal match. Just an unprecedented feat. And so, yes, you could say, well, he only won in 5 rounds. Well, yes. I know Logan Chamberlain is battle tested in this, right? He had to fight all the way down after being down big early in his. Jamie Graham, it was so quick. I still think there's some things to learn about Graham in this position, given that yesterday he did not play well in the doubles world championship. Out of the gate, you're going to get maybe, slick side down. This hurt him in round 1 previously.
That's right. Early, he had 2 bags that were off the back of the board.
He's learned his lesson there.
Jamie collects the whole pile, so clean board here for Logan Chamberlain in round 1 for the singles world championship. And it's down the middle. You know, you're right, it was only 5 rounds for Jamie Graham, but if his game stays as sharp as it was in those 5 rounds, I thought we learned a lot in round 2 of that semifinal against Ethan Walker, where he left a block, rolled twice cleanly over it, and then collected all of it. I mean, it was just a clinic in round 2.
Yeah, certainly.
So if he's still executing like that, watch out.
Yeah, really, the good news if you're a Graham fan is that the doubles world championship semifinal felt like an outlier. Because even if you go back to the teams world championship where he played on this stage, him and the Carolina Coasters were able to get that win, and he was dominant in that game that he played against Matt Guy. So for him, if he plays more like that, then he'll be in good position here.
I was going to say, Logan might have an opportunity, and now goes in behind Jamie's bag.
How does Chamberlain handle it? Oh, he's got fast side. Oh, you know what? 2 for 2. He missed the fast side to start the semifinal. He's now thrown it twice here already, and he's been money. Now this is an opportunity for him to score first here in this pro singles final.
Yeah, Jamie just left that bag hanging out there. Nothing he could do about it. And Logan banks it in off of Jamie's bag. And a much better start here for Logan Chamberlain. Again, Logan out of Bryan, Texas, member of the 2022 College Cornhole National Championship team at Texas A&M. First year as a pro, able to pick up a doubles major championship. A little quiet, I would say, last year, and maybe even the last couple of years. But then, this season, he's been outstanding. Top 10 in the world, and also got his first singles major title this year.
Now, head-to-head between these two across their careers, they played 4 games. They are split 2-2 for each. The average total amount of rounds were 19.75. That is an interesting number because if a game goes 20-plus rounds, the win percentage for Logan Chamberlain is about 58%. For Graham, it's 74%. which tells me if a game goes beyond 20 rounds, Jamie Graham is going to be heavily favored to win it. In addition to that, if it's a close game, if both players have 15 or more points, again, a 15% advantage for Jamie Graham. That sets all of this up to say, the longer and the closer that this game is towards the end, I think it favors Jamie Graham to get across the finish line. So, Logan Chamberlain, I want to see big points, I want to see scores, I want to see building a lead and try to finish this game off before we get to the average of 19 rounds.
4-0 early. Jamie Graham, 6th-year pro. All the way back in 2017, I think is when he told us it was. He had a goal right away to become a professional cornhole player. Was hoping someday he could play full-time and make a living off of it. You can check that box. He is the #1 player.
Based on his finish here in standings plus his win here, he's already sitting at 30 plus grand week here at the World Championships. So be a nice little payday for Graham if he's able to get across the finish line here. And even if he doesn't, still been a successful week for him.
And Jamie stays right down the middle. Logan's a little bit off to the left. And Jamie Graham on the board for the first time here in the finals.
All three, or should I say all two of Jamie Graham's singles world championships have been in this building. He made one other Final Four in which he came in 3rd place. He lost to the eventual champion in Mark Richards back in 2022. All of which have been inside this Rock Hill Sports and Events Center. So he is not afraid of this location. He's familiar with it. That's an interesting result there. That first bag way out to the left by Graham looked like sure points. And I think Graham got a little bit lucky there. He actually made contact with the corner of this bag. Sometimes when that happens, it'll cause a bag to go way left or way right.
Now Logan's got to deal with his own bag as he does, trying to work it right to left around that bag.
Yeah, certainly. Jamie Graham doesn't have to do anything different. His normal landing spot is about right here, and he just slides it right in. Logan Chamberlain's normal landing spot, what do you know, is right there where he would normally slide. So what he has to do is, instead of throwing his normal slide shot, his landing zone has to be about here, but he has to throw a cut on every bag. That's going to end up going completely straight or almost a right to left action to stay in the center.
Jamie collects the pile. Yeah, Logan is just slightly angling his wrist to get that right to left action. He goes again and able to get around it. Boy, that is great execution after that first errant bag by Logan Chamberlain.
Yeah, certainly to bounce back. And honestly, a good recovery from both players because Jamie Graham was actually the first miss of the entire round, and then he catches the break with the miss by Chamberlain and ends up washing out here at 4-2.
A lot of Jamie Graham fans here in Rock Hill. Jamie from North Carolina, not too far from this area. '22 career ACL titles for Jamie, a 9-time major champion.
When you talk to Graham about where he stands in the all-time greatest conversation, you'll hear him say, I'm not ready for that yet. I mean, look, I still view myself as one of the best players to ever play this game, but he's like, I need more world championships before I start having that conversation.
Yes.
Certainly a win here would put him closer to that, and does Chamberlain go with an airmail here for a drag?
Hits it backside, but cannot catch a little bit of his other bag, so it's going to end up being a wash.
And you talk about the evolution of Logan Chamberlain. Look at this bag. He throws it perfectly. He does everything right. He throws an airmail. He hits it. 9 times out of 10, that bag is going to go. I tell you what, a year ago, Logan Chamberlain, who would lose in this World Championship, would have reacted like someone just punched him in the gut. He'd have thrown his hands up in the air. He'd have said, "Why? This isn't fair," right? This is a completely different player who has completely revitalized and reinvigorated his game to be much more focused on the mental side, and it is obviously paying off here. Testing.
Interesting. Yeah, lays that perfect level 1 block, gives something for Jamie to look at, and goes right around a little cutback.
See if he leaves it there or tries to clean it up now. Looks like he's going to clean it up now. He's got fast side down.
Little replacement, but is it too far off to the left? Does it make it a little bit easier for Jamie? Yeah, cuts around it again.
You don't need a ton of speed here. If you are going to go slick, you got to be a little bit careful on the speed.
Well, we have talked about this from day one, Trey, when we saw the game a few years ago start to evolve into more of a block game. That it's one thing to lay a block, it's another thing to be able to collect it. So if you're going to lay the block, you've always got to remember that at some point you're going to have to go get it. Tie game.
That block replacement there by Graham. It's right in the lane of Chamberlain, and especially an outside arm player. I was just going to say an outside arm player for a right-hander and a block in your lane on that side makes it difficult if you're going to try to roll over, and that's what Chamberlain tried to do there. Makes contact, gets kicks out to the left, and now Graham has a position and an opportunity to take the lead.
Did he help Logan out at all, Trey? Is there any chance to get that corner?
Based on what Chamberlain has approached this game with, I see no way he goes after that. Look, Chamberlain has made it crystal clear, both in the semifinals and here, he is more than happy to play a patient, conservative game rather than a rushed, aggressive game. So I just see no way that he goes after a bag like that. Now, will that change if he goes down big and it's a different game late? I don't know. But at least what we've seen so far, he's going to play conservative.
6-0 run now by Jamie. Again, first bag, a little bit left. Now he's got plenty of time to try and work this one back, but second time in a row on this side. Good bag. Ooh, that one just barely hangs on. Jamie again able to roll. This is what we saw back in the first semifinal. I know just 5 rounds, but we saw his roll bag working early.
Oh, now the good news is for Chamberlain, there's a lot on slick side here. This could be a pretty simple collect here. He's staying slow side this time. A correction from based on what he made last time. I think it was a smart one. That time he said, okay, I can throw a normal back here. I think last time he was a little bit too antsy to get over on that fast side.
The run continues here for Jamie.
I think one of the most impressive things when you talk about this, we're now into round 10, right? So we're talking about the quantity of bags thrown. Approaching 80 bags now. To give you an idea of how good these pro players are, not a single bag of the 72 that we've seen has been off the board. Every single one has either been in the hole or on the board. 100% scoring percentage.
Jamie flips that one and goes off. Man, you have got an uncanny ability to be able to do that. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my, I don't, that is probably the most egregious I've ever done.
Don't ever get into college basketball broadcasting. For the sake of every college basketball player out there. No one ever wants you calling a game when they're at the free throw line.
Jamie Graham is, in the media timeout, he's gonna have a word with me. He's gonna, oh man.
Jamie flips that one in. Opportunity here for 3. And yes, down the middle for Logan Chamberlain. And he will make it a 1-point game. Snaps the 8-0 run there by Jamie. Thanks to Trey.
Yeah, that's on me, folks. I'm scared to give you any other statistics here, so.
Hey, what have I told you? Vin Scully, right? One of the all-time greatest. He didn't believe in that stuff. So you know what? If he didn't believe in it, you're okay.
It does get Chamberlain within a point here, and that's what he needed to do. He couldn't let Jamie Graham just keep running and running and running away from him. Got to keep it close because look, all respect in the world to all the competitors that have made this Final Four, and especially when we look at Logan Chamberlain in his first match, he was able to take down Gabe Clausen. Gabe Clausen is not going to be Jamie Graham and Gabe Clausen are not the same type of player, and I just find it hard to believe that Jamie Graham could give up a 16-point swing in one direction or another.
Right. Well, Logan's got one off now, so Jamie trying to get those 3 back. He's got some work to do, though, with his bag a little bit off to the right. Logan in front. Oh, Jamie clips his in, but now speeds too deep.
Yeah, this could be an opportunity to actually tie the game now. You do have one off, but Jamie Graham's got one left and one right. If you do collect it, if you're Graham, you can get a point yourself.
He's got the angle if he wants it. He's on the right side of the box. Tries to grab it. And it is not going to go. So, indeed, that's exactly what's going to happen, Trey. A point for Logan, and we're tied.
It's actually a little bit of a surprise there. Those bags, that was on the fast side. 8-8, a race to 13 more to get to 21 for a singles world championship. Can it be the 2-time winner, or can it be the first-time winner?
Logan just laser focused. Rips that one in.
Little bit left, but again, because we talked about kind of the angle in which you're throwing as a right-hander with your hand outside of the board, that lane is not difficult there if you're going to miss left on the block for Graham. So Chamberlain should feel okay, better than he felt earlier.
Jamie getting aggressive, goes over the bags and in.
Graham must not have thought he could make that roll all the way over.
See, his roll has been working pretty good though today. Chamberlain with the answer. Going for it again. Clips the backside, stays on, won't drop. And Logan Chamberlain is going to take the lead. Now Logan jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Jamie went on an 8-0 run. And now Logan answering with a 6-0 run.
That one's a picture perfect. Level 1, it's flat in front, which you're okay with.
Boy, it's still, watching Logan Chamberlain, just shocking how he has reinvented himself mentally. You know, I talked to him about it, and he said, you know, I was becoming a distraction to myself. All the wild swings and emotions. He said it was just completely destroying my game.
It's kind of what we see out of players like Jordan Power too. I've talked to Jordan Power, who's kind of renowned as probably the most fiery player out there.
Yeah.
He kind of had to temper those a little bit because
Sure.
sometimes you want to have that energy, but sometimes it can lose your focus when you're playing a game that's as mental as the game of cornhole. And now, do we see an airmail drag opportunity coming here for Jamie Graham?
He's down 2. Does he want to be aggressive? Yeah. He is aggressive, goes right at it. Can't get the drag, but gets the wash. It stays a 2-point game.
Watch this again here. Good release. Just can't get it to go. Fired up that he got it, frustrated that it didn't go.
Short left, but playable. Step out a little bit. Ooh, Logan goes in behind.
Again, we've seen Jamie Graham before actually airmail here. Oh, he's got fast side.
Yeah, he's gonna try and push them up. It does. Pushes all 3 bags in.
Wow, can't argue with that and the result it gets.
Been seeing that for 6 years. One of the all-time greats is just pushing all the bags in.
Yeah, I mean, so many people, you get the conversations, the debate, who's got the best airmail, who's got the best roll, right? There's no doubt in my mind, I think the best push player of all time has got to be Jamie Graham. I just can't think of anybody else that's been as consistent at such a high level.
And we'll have to do it again here for the collect. And gets it.
I appreciate Jamie for not giving me another jinx-out moment there after I set him up for the best push-shot player of all time and executing the push there, but that is what he's known for.
All right, Trey, remember the stat you gave earlier about rounds played and the advantage you thought that Jamie potentially would have if we got to 20-plus rounds. We are already at 15.
Yeah, certainly. When we talk about the longevity of a game and look at it, again, I'll read it again. Matches that go 20-plus rounds, Jamie Graham is winning 74% of them. Chamberlain, when his games go 20-plus rounds, he's winning 59 of them. So we're talking about a 15% advantage. Does that guarantee a win? No. But when we're talking about such minute differences in players, could that be the difference in a world championship?
Pushes the whole pile up.
This is a tough decision for Chamberlain because you want to try to knock yourself in, but you don't. Ooh.
They're both just hanging right there.
How aggressive does Jamie want to be? One option is just to slide it in like normal, but this bag is so elevated and sitting so high up. He's going to push this. He's going to try to push this off the board.
And he does! What a shot by Jamie Graham! The and one!
Bar is so, oh my goodness. Jamie Graham launching it off the board to take us to the media break, Jeff.
A clinic. Watch this again.
Fast side down, hard at it. Get off my board, says Jamie Graham.
By Miller's Ale House, where the fans go. And by Camping World. Start your next adventure at Camping World, America's recreation dealer. Great look inside the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Believe it or not, almost 5,000 players here this week for Championship Week. Playing for prizes, playing for championships. And it is corn nuts crunch time as we get down to the final moments here of crowning a singles world champion. Almost 5,000 players. Of course, the top 200 to 300 of the best players in the world, and now down to the final 2.
And what will we see out of these two? Because it has been a heavyweight fight. This is what we expected between these two players, playing at the highest level. We have the #1 player in the world going up against the player who just won the last major of the season. You could argue these are the 2 hottest players in the country to get here, and so far they have delivered. How about that shot? How about that bar of soap right before the break there, Jeff, by Jamie Graham? Just incredible.
You and I were talking about during the break. I love that you recognize that he saw it right away.
He immediately saw it because
Yes.
because Jamie Graham doesn't. So he, as you can see by Jamie Graham, he stands still when he throws, but he was lined up back in the box as Chamberlain sets up. If he can push this in, actually, he'd get 3 points, which could give him back the lead.
Oh, nice shot. Look at Logan. He just stays so focused, unfazed. And now a 2-point lead.
Going back to Graham, he always stands stationary when he throws. He used to, back in the day, have a step shot, so he could actually switch between them. It's not something that he is unfamiliar with or not comfortable with, and so when you saw him backing up, you just knew he was going to throw it. And I can't commend Logan Chamberlain enough for his ability there to come back from a break in which he had to stare at the replay of getting Barra soaped, right, for 4 minutes to be able to come back and score a couple points there on a big push.
All right, his first bag you can see way short, so he's going to have to work around it again. Well, that'll work. Pushes the ball the way up. Unfortunately, the one's a little deep, but still.
That was the riskiest shot of the entire game thus far. He pushed it out of the way, and honestly, I got to give him a 9 out of 10. I know everybody said, well, you wanted both to go in. Look, that would have been a 10 out of 10. That's as good as you can do. You did two things. One, you cleared the path and the obstruction that was in your way, and two, you got a bag in. You couldn't have done a better recovery there. In to tie the game.
And we are tied at 13. Back and forth we go.
Heading into these World Championships, this marks 100,000 total rounds played within the American Cornhole League Pro Tour. That obviously ranges over 800,000 bags thrown to lead us, and now we shape up for a race to 8 between two of the best players in the world.
Logan slowing things down a bit, collects himself. Jamie quickly throws it up a little bit short. Right in the lane side, though, of Logan. And now side by side. Always interesting to see how the players work through this.
Especially when the side by side is opposite lanes, right? It's not Jamie Graham's bag is on Chamberlain's lane side, and Chamberlain's bag is on Graham's lane side. We got fast side coming here, trying to collect here for Chamberlain. So missed it, but missed it in a good way because he actually displaced and bullied Graham's bag out of the way there.
Jamie trying to cut through that little slot.
Oh, slick side coming here for Chamberlain.
It's going to be a wash. They both just stop. They just kind of go on their head over on the top side of the hole.
This is not what I thought he was going to do. He goes slick side, trying to push his own. Almost looked like a genius there. I thought for sure he was going to try a roll to kind of get up and down to get a couple. What round are we in, Jeff? We're in that magic 19 that we were talking about. When games get above that round 20 and above is when, like I said, I think Jamie Graham has got that advantage.
Logan just clears them all up. Clean round for Jamie, and now Logan trying to do the same, and he does. Yeah, that was a big number, right? Wasn't it in the 70s?
Yes.
Winning percentage. And here we go, round 20.
Yeah, now that we're over 20, we're talking about Jamie Graham winning 74% of the time.
Well, this is a critical point, too, because at 13-13, you get to the point where if either player makes a mistake and gives up a 3 or a 5 all of a sudden, which we see from time to time, then you're in trouble. There's a lot of pressure.
Certainly. That could decide the entire World Championship.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely at that point right now. now Jamie, a little short block. A little lower than a level 1. Oh, look at that. Logan goes around and sits in front of Jamie's bag.
Nearly perfect. It took away, I was going to say it took away hole control, but Graham doesn't need it apparently.
Chamberlain, nice roll.
Chamberlain will have last bag of the round. Does he try to go airmail now that that bag moved a little bit?
Oh, short airmail could collect it. And it's too deep. He was going after it. And exactly what we were just talking about. 3s and 5s seem to rear their ugly head when you least expect it. Boy, and 16 looks like a big number right now for Jamie.
Jamie Graham is now 5 points away from his 3rd Pro Singles World Championship. Championship number 1, he defeated Adam Hissner in the finals. Championship number 2, he defeated Chris Kingsbury in the finals.
Logan using his laser focus to guide in each and every bag.
That one, oh, that felt short.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be. Look at Logan. It looks like he's just staring down each one of his bags. And it's good. Another clean round. 3-point game.
Michael, can you watch him stepping over after my last bag?
Interesting.
Just asked him to watch Jamie.
Yeah, he asked him to watch Jamie on some type of step over during his last throw, I think is what the communication was.
Give it all you got.
There's Michael Gonzalez, our official. Boy, Jamie had to have heard that. He seemed like he was just kind of tiptoeing to the line.
Yeah. I think it wasn't necessarily a foot foul that he was looking for. I think it was more of like, I think Graham may have moved a little bit in his swing, but the officials seemed to have shake him off and say he was good.
Interesting. I was just going to say, it makes you wonder where the focus of Logan
Right.
Chamberlain is at. That's 2 misses now after he's just been literally laser focused. And Jamie right down the middle.
And you can't miss again.
One for the win. Oh my God.
Will he?
Oh my God.
You heard him say it into the mic.
Does he want to go for the and 1?
He's asking the crown in a singles world championship. An and 1 for the win. He's saying, if I throw this bag, I hit the lip, I knock this off the board. He's going to take a timeout to look at it. Jeff, this would be the gutsiest, the most aggressive, the most spectacular, every superlative adjective that you can think of in the history of the sport. If he throws an airmail to hit this lip and knock this bag up to get 5 points and win a world championship.
He's trying to shake off the crowd. I don't think he's not comfortable doing it. Is he rethinking it at all?
Why would you step out? Why would you step out if he's going to try this, Jeff?
On the way, and oh wow, he was going for it.
And this still has to be in by Chamberlain.
And it is good. Still 4 points for Jamie Graham and just 1 point away from a world championship.
That was almost the most insane ending ever. He hits the airmail clean, so no harm, no foul. And now Graham 1 point away.
7-0 run here by Jamie. Feels like just moments ago we were tied at 13.
That's in a collectible position, but I think it's Can be moved a little bit. Slick side coming here for Chamberlain.
Uh-oh, Logan's off to the right. Jamie might have another opportunity here.
I'm not ready to say 4-bagger wins it, but it's getting close.
Knock it out.
Down the middle. Logan's got 2 bags left.
The good news is because this is on Slick side, I think it can be dragged with an airmail, whether or not you want to do it now or you want to wait for bag 4.
Gets 2 of them.
Sit! Sit!
And now Logan Chamberlain must go in the hole, or Jamie Graham is a 3-time champion. Gotta be in.
Focus. Take your time. Just let me shoot.
Could it be the last shot? And it's off the back of the board! Jamie Graham, for the first time in ACL history, a 3-time World Singles Champion!
Could not be more proud of Logan Chamberlain, but in the end, Jamie Graham cements himself and has now done something that nobody else has ever done in the history of the sport. And when you think of the all-time greats, you'll forever think of what Jamie Graham has been able to do.
He once told us years ago, if I practice every day, I wonder if I could become a world champion. No, but you can win 3 of them. Absolute dominance for Jamie Graham. Hours of qualifying, hundreds of thousands of rounds, all down to our final 2, and Jamie Graham, your world champion. What a championship week here in Rock Hill. For Trey Ryder, our entire crew, I'm Jeff McCarrigan. This has been a presentation of ESPN as we say so long from Rock Hill.